Hey, this is Rick Brandenburg for Turf Bugs and Rock and Roll, and this was a friend of mine for many years. I grew up on a farm where we raised a lot of vegetable type crops: sweet corn, snap beans, squash, melons, all kinds of things like that, and we sold them to local grocery store chains, and we also had roadside stands. And one of the things that I spent a lot of time doing was chopping weeds with this hoe. And I can remember when I was real little and first started using it, this hoe was big. And over time, with my dad sharpening it and filing it down, and then later as I got older into high school, I did it myself, the thing diminished and got smaller and smaller and smaller. And because we ground it down, it actually became a lot easier to use and more precise in removing weeds as they grew in the rows or whatever. Well, here's my point about this. When I was in high school, all of a sudden this wonderful invention came out. It was called pre-emergent herbicides. And pre-emergent herbicides were just incredibly effective. You put them out, they caused the weeds from coming up, and Rick Brandenburg didn't have to spend all day long from sun up to sundown chopping weeds. Now, I'm not complaining, because actually it was a wonderful life that in many ways I miss. But what I actually thought was, with these pre-emergent herbicides, Rick Brandenburg was going to have a lot of free time, because I was going to have less time to do that. But as you might guess, my dad found many other things for me to do, and still kept busy day in, day out. So what's my point here? Well, my point is, all the time in the turf industry, we get new products that perhaps are more effective, and instead of spraying 3 times, you only have to spray twice. Or you get ways to monitor or sample that save you a lot of time. Or you get equipment that saves you a lot of time. And here's my point: just like my dad, when time was freed up, he took advantage of it and used me to do other things. So basically, we were more productive. So as you look at a lawn care company and you find ways to be more effective because the products don't need to be applied as much, or equipment that saves you time, just don't look at it, well, that's a time saver. That's a profitability creator, because you can actually, those same employees or you can be taking on other tasks because of the efficiency that this new product or new technology has created. So just like when I had to chop fewer weeds, there were other jobs I could do to increase productivity on the farm. As constant flow of new technology, new products, new equipment, new technology of all kinds, they free us up. They allow us to do other things, and if we're intentional about taking up that space, that time that was used for an old approach, and we use it to be more productive, we can be really successful and do a much better job and keep our clientele happy and be at the top of our game. Hope that helps. Look forward to seeing you then next time. I think I'll go chop a few weeds. Take care.